Hey guys, Olive here. Today I want to do a very special video where I talk about the fact that it is my 1-year Booktube anniversary, or at least it was on January 27th. I know I'm a little bit late in posting this video, but I wanted some time to collect my thoughts and really make this video as special as I wanted it to be. I posted my first video, which was an introduction video, on January 27th, 2015. That has obviously now been over a year ago, and I am astounded every single day at how much my channel has grown, how many friends I've made, how much this community in general has added to my life. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a whole lot of bookish friends and family. I mean, they like to read, but not as much as I do. And so it always felt like there was something missing from my life. I was missing people to talk to about this thing I love to do so much. And then I discovered Booktube, and it was this awesome place where I could watch really cool people talk about really cool books. And then I experienced the phenomenon that a lot of people experience where I didn't see anyone talking about the books that I was reading or the books that I wanted to hear about. So I decided I wanted to join in and add my voice to the community. And I thought that since I read a little bit of different types of books, maybe there would be a couple people out there who would enjoy watching what I have to say. And it took off in a way that I could have never, ever anticipated. I knew starting off that I was not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I do read kind of out there types of books. I have very, very specific interests, but I am so happy that there are the types of people out there who read the books that I like, who are interested in the books I'm interested in, and that I've been able to meet and talk to so many of you. It has been a real, real pleasure for me. I did want to take a quick moment just to say thank you to everyone who has shouted out my channel and who has connected with me over Booktube or Twitter or Instagram. First and foremost was Vanessa from Chbosky, who discovered my channel after we started ranting about how much we hate If on a Winter's Night a Traveler. And then she shouted out my channel, and it gained so much attention from that, so I am eternally grateful. And then I know Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings talked about my channel. I know Brittany Under the Radar Books talked about my channel. Katie from The Book Wanderer talked about my channel. Anyone who has talked about me or participated in Nonfiction November, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Being as this is a very special occasion, I wanted just to take a moment to talk about the things that I have learned about the Booktube community and about myself over the year that I have had my Booktube channel. First and foremost, a community is defined, of course, by the people within it. And the people within this community are fantastic. Booktubers and Booktube viewers alike are some of the kindest, most interesting people I have ever had the pleasure of interacting with. I have been very, very fortunate that an overwhelming majority of my interactions on Booktube have been extremely, extremely pleasant. In my introduction video, I talked about how I was starting to learn my taste as an adult reader because in high school and college, I fell out of reading. I did not read for pleasure very much because I was doing so much reading for school. So over the past year, since I have upped my reading game and have been reading more, I have discovered what I like and what I don't like. As a result, I'm picking up fewer books that I dislike. I'm picking up more books that I am really enjoying. It's been a great development in my reading life. I've also learned a lot about what it means to be a booktuber, what makes a good booktuber, what I enjoy watching, the kind of booktuber I enjoy being. One thing I definitely learned about being a booktuber is you will start reading more. You're going to be hearing about more books. You're going to be tempted to read more books. As a result of that, and then as a result of watching other booktubers, you will never feel as though you read enough. What I thought was reading enough a year ago is definitely not what I consider reading enough now. That number will constantly go up. It's a constantly rising ceiling. Also, as a booktuber, I feel like it is so important to be your authentic self. I feel like it's very apparent when you're not being your authentic self. Overall, I have felt very satisfied with the way I come across on Booktube because this is me. Sometimes I am more caffeinated than others, so I have varying energy levels, but who you're seeing here is authentically me, and I'm really happy about that. I can see why booktubers who are just starting off would feel pressure to be more energetic or more upbeat than they would be in normal life, or put on some sort of a personality. And while I totally see why that can be a temptation, I personally like to watch booktubers that I really feel are being themselves, that I feel are having a conversation with the camera, thus having a conversation with me. It does take time to get used to talking directly to a camera. It used to make me feel very uncomfortable. I used to not have as good of a flow as I feel like I'm learning now. But if you go back and watch my videos through, I'm pretty sure you can see my personality starting to come out more and more, my comfort level increasing, and I've been happy with the way it's been progressing. I've also been trying to up my video quality game throughout the year, and this was definitely inspired by Katie from A Book Wanderer. Hi Katie, your videos are awesome. I got a new camera at the end of last year. I just learned how to reduce noise in the audio of my videos, and I learned how to color balance. I hope all of this has been noticeable. I've also been learning some new editing techniques, which I've been having a lot of fun with. It helps to have a husband who knows how to edit. I know a lot of people say in their anniversary videos that it's embarrassing to go back and watch their intros, and I just did that, and I am not at all embarrassed in my intro. I think it was good for my abilities at that time, and I really like to see how my channel has progressed in a year's time. I'm really excited to think about where it's going to be a year from now. If you're a booktuber, or as you probably can gather, even if you're not, Booktube can be a lot of work. As I've just described, it does take a lot of time to film and then sit down and edit and then post and comment. It does take up a lot of time. All of what I just described, all of those duties, are things that I highly, highly enjoy. But sometimes if you let it, it can feel like a job. I think scheduling really helps with this. Certain days I know that I can dedicate the time to my channel that I really want to be able to dedicate to it. But there are definitely times where I feel burnout, and I do not feel as though I'm alone in this. Sometimes it just feels like there aren't enough hours in the day. I am sure I covered plenty of that in my discussion video about the difficulties of adulting. But I am really pleased that we are approaching spring slowly and that the sun is setting later and later, because those extra daylight hours are really going to help me out. So I know there hasn't been a straight up schedule with when I upload my videos. I've been trying to upload on Thursdays and Sundays with varying levels of success. I'm going to try to stick to that schedule. I'm going to try to do twice a week from here on out, but at the very minimum once a week. I am really excited for what's to come on my channel. I've been enjoying myself so much so far. So in conclusion, I just want to say thank you to all you guys. You have made this what it is for me. This experience would not be what it has been for me if you guys didn't watch and comment on my videos. And thank you to everyone who's subscribed. It has never been a numbers game for me. I really did not expect to get like any subscribers when I started this. I just hoped to meet a couple cool people that I could talk about books with. And over 1,000 subscribers later, you guys still keep watching and commenting and subscribing to me, and I am so overwhelmingly flattered by that. I appreciate all of you so much more than I am able to express in words. This community has added something really, really special to my life, and I am so, so grateful. So if you're watching this, thank you for a wonderful past year. I can't wait to see what's in store over the next year. As always, if you want to get in touch with me, all social media links are down below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next video.